Yeah, let's go.
Well, let's hurry up and get that stuff shut off. Okay. This already looks like it might be a thing. Hello?
All
Oh
right.
yeah, this is the room, I assume. I don't actually know for sure, so which one's for security? Well, the one over here was the one last time, and it's not this time. Oh, it's probably the only monitor that's turned on right now. Disengaging security protocol, that was surprisingly easy. Sweet, now the lasers in the courtyard should be off for good. Well, that mission complete. Come on, let's get out of here. Okay, I don't really know why we wouldn't, I mean, we could just go further in. Seems like that would work. Whoa, hey, who's there?
Whoa.
Aw, Dingles. Let's make a run for it. As if that's something we haven't been doing constantly already. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Mission accomplished. Looks like the security's totally off. Let's get back and meet up with the others. I think we're gonna kind of have to end up meeting them halfway. Also, this is kind of a problem, isn't it? Like, he called the
I
police.
hope those two managed to get away.
Well, if I'm correct, we're gonna see them in a couple seconds. Whoa! Okay, first things first. Like, it's a way to stick the landing, dude. Secondly, holy crap, he instinctively caught her as well. And third, I don't really have a third. That's just really cool, dude. Holy crap. Oh! Okay. Then the cat.
Oh. I thought I was gonna die. Hey, will you let go already?
I think he was knocked unconscious by the cat. Okay, alright, wow, okay, so I know he's kind of been, you know, difficult for a while, but I think he's been beaten enough.
Oh no, I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up.
I don't think nap time in this place is a good idea.
Who are you all?
The same people who have been harassing you for the past couple days, except now we're wearing Halloween costumes. And that's a cat.
Calm down, Kitagawa-kun. It's me.
I'd take off the mask, but I'm not going to.
Akamaki-san. That means you two are...
Yep. Glasses and blondie.
I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though.
Yeah, that one's a lot harder to explain.
What is this place?
You know, I don't really have a good description for it that would make sense quickly enough.
We're inside Madarame's heart.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but at the same time, that's still really vague and ambiguous.
Inside Sensei's heart?
Yeah, we just got ourselves an X-Acto knife and jumped right in. Turns out it's a dimension to another world. Who's gonna thunk it?
I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
Okay, well, I mean, it is outlandish and stuff, but have you looked around? Does this look like anything Earth could do?
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels. He's nothing but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Dude, it's literally surrounding and enveloping you.
Kitagawa-kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right about Madarame?
That's...
Well, I mean, firstly, yes, and secondly, after what just happened, I feel like you should have even more questions.
You may not want to believe it, but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes.
Turns out he likes to have gold sort of just flowing through the wind. Feels like that'd be murder on your lungs.
This is his true nature.
But like golden leaves.
this repulsive world?
I don't know if I'd call it repulsive, but I would call it gaudy.
Just who are all of you?
And perhaps a little pretentious. But, you know, that just kind of comes with the territory of art in general.
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the sensei I know doesn't exist.
Well, I mean, not as you would like him to be, no.
You gotta snap out of it.
Still, he has kept me safe these past 10 years. My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
And back talk. Oh, okay. You alright?
Are you okay?
You gonna vomit?
I'm trying to be rational about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
Yeah, you don't seem like the type to really wear them on their sleeve.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle.
Why not?
The security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
And go where? The cops were called on us. Okay, no, okay, you know, yeah, sure. You need help, buddy? I'll help you.
No, it's all right.
Gonna be okay? I mean, it's gonna be a trip. It's gonna be tough for you to actually be considered okay. We need to hurry out of here. That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible. Okay. And then we ran. As a thin layer of Pepto-Bismol was also just right around us. Also,
How could this be?
I couldn't help but notice that Morgana wasn't a part of our stat screen, and that Yusuke is now walking around with us. I feel like something serious is about to go down. And yes, it is. A vain museum such as this. Oh boy, he's gonna get a lot of reality shoved in his face. Also, hang on. Okay, now we go. I am not about to take any chances. See anything you wanna talk about? Oh yeah. This painting. Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something. But why are there paintings of them here? Technically, those aren't actually paintings, they're the pupils themselves. Madarame saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and we found yours, too. We'll talk more later for now. Let's get out of here. I didn't say that sentence structure properly, but I got the point across. Oh, okay. I guess we're here now. Running, giant. Oh yeah, this might convince you of some stuff, I think it might. This giant honking thing. Oh, never mind. We're just being ambushed.
The exit is right there.
Oh, dang.
Who is it? What the?
All right, man. Well, if you don't want to believe, this dude's messed up. Shadow versions tend to be kind of on the nose about things.
Talk about bullshit clothes. First a king, now some kind of shogun.
I guess. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. But anybody who's wearing a gold anything is as much gold as that is obviously not right in the head.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master Artist, Madarame.
And he's just kind of wearing makeup. All right, I won't judge. I mean, I'll judge you for all of the other horrible things you've done, but I won't judge you about that. That's not my business.
Huh? Sensei? Is that you?
Well, it's all of his horrible negative traits amplified by a factor of like a bajillion. But yeah.
That attire.
Ultimately, yes.
Disgusting.
To say the least.
This is all one big lie, isn't it?
The reality that you believed in, or the reality that you're looking at now?
My usual ragged attire is nothing but an act. Besides a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course.
Oh, how lovely. Okay, I'm almost impressed. No, I'm gonna call it like I sees it.
How naive.
Why is it that whenever the word naive is being used, it's always being said by a like a complete and total sociopath? It's like, oh, how naive, you and your morals and sensible ideologies. In the real world, everything is terrible.
If the Sayuri was stolen, why was it in the storage room? And if you had the real one, why make copies?
Yeah, I still don't really understand how that works.
If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
I feel as if he might, due to the possibility of breaking you, and if he breaks you hard enough, well, I think we're gonna get a new teammate pretty soon.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
Okay, but why?
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound? I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. ha! How's that for preferential treatment? Art snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
I mean, I guess, but you'd only be able to get away with that once. Oh, unless... Okay, so you're hiding... Oh, that's why... Okay, so... Well, then you're going to be selling a bunch of the things to everybody, and eventually they're going to realize what you did. I mean, I guess you could sell it through back channels.
No.
Either way, that is still pretty messed up.
Worth of art is purely subjective. Thus, this is a legitimate business transaction.
Huh. You know, it's too early to call because you're only the second dude, but I think we might have like a 7 deadly sins type thingy going on here.
Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
So basically what you're saying is you don't care about art, you care about exploiting the industry as much as you can to make as much money as you possibly can as quickly as you can. If this guy loves art as much as I think he does, and I'm pretty sure he kind of centers his entire life around it, you should probably stop.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that. No wonder you ended up with this disgusting museum.
He's like, is that a leopard print wall?
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
Clearly not.
Art is nothing but a tool. A tool to gain money and fame.
Ah, that's why he has to steal and plagiarize. I mean, it's basic, like, you know, common sense and knowledge. I mean, if you go into something with the explicit purpose of becoming wealthy and famous, then you're only gonna make garbage. So rather than actually be able to make any money off of things he himself has created, which I can only assume are bad, he takes other people's actually quality work, and that's how he's able to get through it. Wow. All this could have been avoided if this guy could just take his head out of his ass and go to, like, an art class.
You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
Man, you have made a long line of bad decisions this day.
God, pisses me off. That's your teacher.
But what about the people who believe in you? Who think you're a master artist?
Oh boy. Man, I guess we're gonna have another nail in the coffin.
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke.
Well, and the other people who are around you.
If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me.
Yeah, otherwise he'll tell everybody that you're a complete and total hack and that you won't be able to make any progress. Whoa, yeah, Kelly, that is a pretty diabolical scheme he's managed to work out.
Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
Yeah, well, I mean, that might be the case before, but seeing as how we're going to beat the ever-loving tar out of you to the point where you ain't going to be able to stand up anymore, I don't think it's going to be working very much longer.
To think I was under the care of this wretched man.
Well, considering he was making you live in such a dilapidated house, I can't help but feel like he wasn't really even doing that.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart? Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas.
Especially if they're downtrodden and don't have anywhere else to go. Not only are you abusing people... Wow, that is actually some seriously psychologically messed up stuff. If he takes in artists from a young age, like, if everyone's like 16, 17 here, then that would mean Yusuke was taken in by him when he was like 6 or 7. And he's just been sort of breeding him into some sort of subservient puppet. And if he ever tried to break off on his own, he would just destroy him. Honestly, it'd be a complete and utter miracle if anybody could actually even function in society after going through all that.
After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight back.
Yeah, see, okay, there we go.
I can't believe this.
Thinking you don't got a choice, mister.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool.
I don't even see the comparison in that, so I'm just gonna say you crazy.
But I'm tired of this little chat. It's time that I...
You are unforgivable.
Here we go. Oh boy.
It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you.
You are seriously about to regret doing what you just did.
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat!
I bet those aren't even your real eyebrows.
Men, dispose of these thieves!
Get back!
How amusing.
Huh?
Eh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kind of meta when you say it that way.
Kitagawa-kun?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long. My eyes were truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
Here it comes. Just a little bit of warning, it's gonna hurt like the dickens.
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolishly you averted your eyes from the truth. A deplorable imitation indeed. Lest you part from that aspect of yourself. Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I.
Ugh.
The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
Very well.
Whoa.
Come. Goemon!
Ganbare!
A breathtaking sight. Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
Whoa, this is impressive!
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be death. Where are my guards? Kill them all!
The children who adored you as father. The prospects of your pupils. How many did you trample upon? How many dreams did you exchange for riches? No matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice!
Well, okay, I'm just, okay, well, you good?
I am ready!
Well, that's quite the smirk you got yourself there. Hello. Alright, that was awesome.
You are in the presence of Lord Madarame! On your knees, intruders!
It's really more in the, you know, it's more of a deluded sociopath than a lord, but yeah, what do you know? I mean, you're just a brainwashed shadow.
I learned much from you, Madarame. In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic. With Goemon by my side, I can now ascertain your true self without any reservations.
You know, aside from Zoro, this is the first, you know, fictional thief-type character persona that I recognize. Granted, due to a much sillier reason, but there you go. Also, do you have a tail? You have a honking tail. Okay, sure, dude, whatever. What do you got? You've got ice powers. Ah, well, how about that? Okay. So you have ice magic. That's actually pretty handy. Haven't had... So we've got fire, electricity, wind, and now ice covered. I'm not sure which other... I mean, there are a bunch. Including a couple new ones, then. So I guess those are what other party members would be all about. Alright. That's actually kind of tempting, but, like... Okay, so are you weak to ice too? You are not. You are not. Oh, that was painful. Okay, well, how about we just... There we go, a little bit of the burny burns. There we go. Alright, so... And then... I mean, I don't have just ordinary Dia, so everybody gets healing, even if they don't need it. Then... Ryuji, smack him with your head! There you go. Okay, so... Let's see what kind of... Oh, he's got a sword! Where did you... I guess it like some... Yeah, I was like, where did that come from? Oh yeah, my knife just kind of showed up out of nowhere, too. Shouldn't be that confusing. Let's see... Just use ordinary magic, I guess. Oh, you know, you're just completely resistant to that. I don't know how I didn't see that before. Alright, how do you feel about wind? Oh, you are just completely immune to that. Alright, well, how do you feel about a good old Romple Stomple? Alright, good. You're not resistant to it. Good enough for me. Oh, boy. Oh, hello.
This accuracy is going to be worse now.
Well, that, and you might have a serious concussion. Okay, hold up. Raises attack and lowers evasion. Raises 30% of HP, although... you know what? Sure, why not? Everyone else already has good enough accuracy, I guess. Oh, wait, no, that was evasion that I got missed. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just straight up miss. That's fine, that's fine. And... Dunk! Okay, giant slice this thing. Booyah! There you go. Really, Yusuke doesn't get to do the after thing pose? Really seemed like that should have been something we should have given him.
Power courses through me.
But, ooby-cavey. At least I got a little bit stronger there. Alright, well that was awesome. To put it simply. Okay, now you have the tired.
Yusuke, you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
Madarame, you'll forever rue the day you dared defy me.
Did you seriously just use the word rue in an actual sentence?
Kitagawa-kun!
Yeah, okay, usually when this sort of thing happens, people usually kind of have to take a nap.
Why can't I move?
You're very tired.
Listen, you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
And you clearly do.
What a disgrace I am.
Wow, that mask is silly looking. I guess I'm kind of getting like a little bit of Amaterasu, but that's mostly from the coloring.
Come on, just listen to her.
This is how it is for everybody.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
Well, you have to be kind of stupid not to. It's a denial thing.
I'm no fool.
Yeah, okay.
Strange people have been coming by for years, and the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
And where would he go?
You mean because he raised you?
I mean, hell, once this is all over and the dude's committed, admits to all of his crimes, where's he gonna go?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3.
Okay.
That's when Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either.
Not surprising. Most people don't have memories of being 3.
I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father. But he changed. To think he would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
Putting it a little lightly there.
When you had mentioned plagiarism, deep down, I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, everything kind of worked out pretty well anyway, so it's all good. Yeah, no worries. It's all good.
Thank you. I'm grateful for the chance to face what I had been denying all this time.
Kind of took a lot to really get it through to you, but I'm glad we were able to do it.
You're way too serious, man.
And I think that's just who he is.
That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
Bad example.
For real. What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
Yeah, he can't really go home now, can he?
We can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed. But we can change his heart. We'll make him pay for his crimes.
Well, I mean, in the sense of, you know, are you gonna help us? Then yeah, obviously he's gonna do that.
That reminds me. You mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Indeed we did. It's our thing.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the phantom thieves that steal hearts?
I doubt it. I don't think he owns a TV, and nor would he bother with newspapers.
Don't tell me.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess he did. Oh, okay. Hi.
Oh, crap!
We'll talk later. We need to scram.
Yeah.
When did my clothes change?
Why does everyone have such an immediately delayed reaction to that?
You just noticed that now?
Oh, like you didn't notice immediately either.
Save it for after. Let's go.
Yes, you look incredibly ridiculous. Don't worry, you don't have to wear it. We might never see that outfit again, except for all the cutscenes where apparently it's mandatory. Okay. So that's pretty cool.
I see.
And one explanation later.
And because of that, this PE teacher's had a change of heart.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom thieves who steal hearts. To think they truly exist.
Yeah, it is pretty ridiculous. You kind of have to be there in order for it to make any sort of coherent sense. Either way, yo, hi, how you doing? We're right here.
Indeed. I have to believe your words, especially after seeing a world like that.
I mean, once you go through a dimensional vortex and see the physical manifestations of your abusive stepfather, you know, kind of front and center, you mean, you know, dressed up as a glorious golden shogun, you can't really hide from that anymore.
So, your plan with Madarame-sensei?
Don't think I don't see that hopping bag with Morgana in it.
With Madarame is to force a change of heart, correct?
Yep.
Let me join. As a member of the Phantom Thieves.
I kind of assumed you already were once you put on that weird mask, dude. It's fine by me.
Had I faced reality sooner, this may have been avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others whose futures as artists were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
Plus, you know, just having more people is just great in general.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe.
Well, we've only done it once. We have absolutely no real clue if any of the things we do are necessary or not, really.
Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed out. We have no option but this.
Honestly, it's kind of amazing that we even have an option at all. Why wouldn't you take it?
Kitagawa-kun. It's a deal then. We have a new member in the Phantom Thieves now.
Yay!
I hope we get along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
I mean, he has a pretty sweet, like, katana sword thing going. So, and he's got flippin' mystical ninja Ganbare Goemon up on here. I think he'll do fine.
I'll do my best.
Welcome aboard, don't betray us. Oh, and, yeah. Sorry, we can't let you do that.
So that was all a plan? Well, that's quite daring, Takamaki-san.
I mean, that's one way to, to interpret it, sure.
It wasn't my idea. It was theirs.
And yet you went along with it. Also, don't put this on me. I didn't think of it.
What else were we supposed to do? It's his fault for going on and on about the nude modeling thing.
It really was the only angle we could have worked from.
I haven't given up on that yet, though.
Oh, dear.
Give it up.
He just said he won't.
Oh, that reminds me. I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame.
I imagine he's kind of miffed about, kind of one of his greatest secrets being ousted.
Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Like, what even are we gonna do in the meantime? I feel like our time limit might have been, you know, shortened a bit.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
Thank God for that.
What did he say?
He was complaining to the security company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl.
I mean, she did jump through a dimensional hole in reality.
However, he's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Okay, then.
Talk about being completely on guard.
Don't worry, we just gotta, you know, do it real quick.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate.
Plus, it's just kind of breaking and entering at worst, so...
Maybe he still has more secrets.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
If he were to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Convenience! So, our time limit's exactly the same.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
You brought it back up, lady.
We'll have to force a change of heart before then if we're to dodge this legal action thing.
You know, the more important thing. I'm not saying, you know, that avoiding that sort of thing isn't, you know, important. But, you know, jail time's kind of, I feel, just a little worse.
Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
I will do it as quickly as possible.
By the way, what is this?
What is what?
Huh? A cat.
Yeah, he's a kitty cat. You know, meow.
But it's talking.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. Mostly when people aren't watching.
You have a problem with that?
No, not really.
I mean, I don't think that's the weirdest thing here.
Why not?
He's just on a different wavelength than other people.
I believe the trope might be called a cloud cuckoo lander.
Do you wish to draw me? You better bring out the best of me in that case.
Why do I get the feeling the answer is going to be an immediate nope? Oh, no, actually, he's kind of interested. Okay.
Hey, don't touch me like...
Oh,
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
yeah, okay, he's kind of a weirdo.
Oh! I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
Ha! There you go. Every group of friends has at least one. Well, this has been an eventful day, I do declare.
Hey,
I hope you aren't up to no good. I hope you're not trying to oust some sort of famous artist for being a plagiarist or anything, because that'd just be crazy. Don't forget you're still under probation, got that? One misstep and you finished. Why do you constantly have to remind me?
No.
No good? What's wrong about changing the hearts of criminals? We're doing the right thing. Oh, never mind. Hang on, my pants are going off. Legal action, that ain't funny. I mean, it's just a slightly more, you know, worse than what was going to happen otherwise. Anyway, yeah, sounds kind of problematic. If the police hear about this, they'll totally get in touch with the school. We'll get expelled for sure this time. School would be the least of our worries. We'd end up arrested, unlawful entry, defamation. It's probably some other stuff that I don't know. Guess that means we really can't afford to F it up this time. Yeah, from here on out, what really matters. From here on out is what really matters. Let's do it!
Hey,
We just need to change his heart before the press is charged. Try to focus on that problem for now. Alright, quick question. Can I go into my room, or am I gonna have to save down here? Just gonna check.
hey.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna stay up for a moment, because I need to save. Ha! That was an eventful day, I've got to say. In the next part, we're gonna be diving headfirst back into that little old palace, and, well, I'm gonna try and make as much progress as I possibly can. And I'll also try to do as much, I don't know, stuff that it'll let me do beforehand, too. I'm not sure how much, you know, wiggle room this game is going to give me in that aspect, but we can hope. Either way, I will see you all next time. Later.
You never see it coming.